If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. The color grading panel in the Camera Raw dialog box in Photoshop lets you apply color either globally or to only selected tonal ranges in a Camera Raw image. You can apply color using the color grading panel to either color or black and white images, depending on the desired effect you want to achieve in the Camera Raw photo. You can control the hue, saturation, and luminance of the color you apply. To show the color grading panel in the Camera Raw dialog box in Photoshop, click the Edit button in the toolbar at the right side of the Camera Raw dialog box if needed. Then click the Color Grading tab in the Edit panel that appears to the left of the toolbar to expand it if needed. Then select to which tonal ranges in the Camera Raw photo to apply a color by clicking a button to the right of the Adjust label at the top of the color grading panel for the desired tonal range or ranges to show below it. Selecting the three-way button shows three separate color circles for the midtones, shadows, and highlights. Selecting either the shadows, midtones, or highlights button shows only the color circle for the selected tonal range. Selecting the global button shows one circle for all tonal ranges. To adjust the color for the selected tonal range, click and drag in its color circle to set its hue and saturation values. After setting the desired hue and saturation, then use the luminance slider below the color circle to set the color's desired luminance value. If viewing an individual color circle in the color grading panel, you can also use sliders to set the desired hue and saturation values by clicking the arrow button towards the lower right corner of the circle above the luminance slider to expand it and show the hue and saturation sliders. You can then use the sliders to set each slider's value or type of value into its adjacent field. The color you select is then applied to the selected tonal range in the Camera Raw image. To adjust how the color grading blends and overlaps between tonal ranges, use the Blending slider at the bottom of the Color Grading tab or type a value into its adjacent field. Lower values provide more tonal range separation, and higher values cause more tonal range overlap. To adjust the color grading balance between the lighter and darker colors, use the Balance slider or enter a value into its field. Sliding to the left or using negative values emphasizes shadows, and sliding right or using positive values emphasizes highlights. To temporarily hide all color grading panel adjustments in the preview image after changing these settings, click and hold down on the eye icon in the upper right corner of the Color Grading tab in the Edit panel. This temporarily hides the changes in the preview image while you hold down on this icon. Simply release the mouse button to restore the visibility of the changes. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.